forces. I'm hearing a lot about this also from the America First division of the MAGA crowd. Now, this all comes from Section 219 of the NDAA, which provides for deeper collaboration between the U.S. and Israel on military things like technology, AI, cybersecurity. This is something we've never done with another country, right?
No, so look, I think AOC and those critics are trying to find other lanes of conspiracy to stir the pot. We have co-development of technology with allies around the world. Some countries want co-development with the United States, and we just aren't ready to partner with them yet. We have intellectual property. We have the world's greatest technology, and you just can't trust it with everyone. But you do have partners where, take, for example, the F-35, which they train in my district. Here is the most elite aircraft under construction in the world right now, and we sell it to our allies. This is no different. She's just trying to be an extremist with her rhetoric.
Congressman, a two-part question. First, are you already back in district, or are you leaving this afternoon?
No, we're already back in district.
You're already back in district.
Yeah. We got back in district, and like for the case of myself, North Carolina, Tennessee, you've got a number of states. We're in primaries right now. So mine's on the 18th. Right. I think Tennessee's on the 11th. So, you know, this is campaign month, and then we get back to work in September.
I get it. And I asked that question because before leaving for the break, I think one can argue that you and your colleagues in the House did your job. You passed appropriations bills. You set the stage for getting Save America Act, or at least portions of it, enacted by other means. You kind of circumvented Democrats. Now, your fellow Republicans over in the Senate are also on break, but they haven't done their job. The word irresponsible comes to mind for me. How would you describe the inaction over in the Senate?
Well, I'm going to tell you, there's a real culture in Washington, D.C. that exists. I was here before Donald Trump, and I will be here after Donald Trump. And so there's those that will just, like an old black bear, they'll just go and hibernate, and they will ignore the scene and not be a part of what the president's agenda is, because they got Trump derangement syndrome. You know, we've got 4 Republicans over in the Senate you cannot count on just because they simply can't stand the president. And the question of when Mitch McConnell will actually come back into the chamber is another vote that, you know, we desperately need in the Senate.
Yeah, for sure. Congressman Jimmy Patronis, great to see you. Thank you so much. You know, in the break, I said Jimmy, and then I said, I mean Congressman, and you said, no, Jimmy's just fine. And that kind of sums you up. So we appreciate it.
We talked about this yesterday, Absolutely. Congressman. We said, you know, the ones that you just want to call by their first name, that tells you a lot about their character. And you are one of those. Absolutely. You just want to call you Jimmy. I don't know.
I appreciate it. It's funny. My very first campaign I ever ran for, my Uncle Johnny had a fit. He says, just the only thing you need to put on your bumper sticker is just Jimmy, nothing else. So it's exactly what we did.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
you're the best.
It's so fun watching y'all. You know, y'all
Thank
like
you
a
so
family.
much.
It's a good banner.
Aw, thank you.
You never know what we're going to say. You have no,
Exactly.
we don't know what we're going to say. That's
Our
the
worst
point.
fights
Jimmy,
over
I just
fried
want to call
chicken.
you Jimmy and share our TV dinner with you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's do it.
But I did eat the Salisbury steak from time to time, but the fried chicken is horrible. It's my favorite.
All right, we better end this conversation, or we're